This is a very interesting video, and I'm doing it this way for a reason. And I'm hoping that it means as much to you as it did to me. Imagine you have the ability to meet somebody that has experienced different circumstances across the world. Now imagine that you are sitting down and having a conversation with this person about what they remember about the different generations that they have met. Imagine how old this person needs to be to have knowledge from different generations. Are we, in our different cultures, not taught to look after our elders, be respectful of them, and to be kind? Because as they get older, things don't always work the same way than it did before. Imagine if I told you that you can sit down and have a look at what this person does for society. The contribution that this person has made to your life, to my life, to people that you've never met, to their lives. You will be forgiven to think that this person is somebody that speaks over the radio, or somebody that speaks over the television, or the electronic devices that we have and the different platforms that we've got today to access. You will be surprised to know that this person has never been invited for a TED talk on YouTube. You might frown when you hear that this person is being maltreated on a regular basis, but nobody ever bats an eyelid or frowns at the fact that this could be problematic later on. We rarely appreciate what this person does for us as individuals. We divide this person's attention as if we own it. We stake our claim as if we own it. Now I want you to think about everything that I've just said and try and come up with a name. Who is this person that I'm talking about? If you want to put it in riddle form, you can say that it's somebody that's with you all the time, every day, in every way, but you rarely take notice. Some of you might think that I'm actually talking about yourself, that I'm talking about you, but I'm not. I'm talking about Mother Earth. And for those of you that want to split hairs, it could be Father Earth. The fact remains that we are living on soil as a privilege, not as a right. We are breathing oxygen as a privilege, not as our right. The ecosystems on Earth allows us to have a variety of food in our diets. It's not your right, it's a privilege. We were placed on Earth, and how we got here, I really don't care. But this is literally our responsibility. This is our elder. Have you ever thought about if the mountains could talk? How many stories they will be able to tell you about the things that they've seen for thousands of years? For those of you that believe in evolution, for billions of years. Have you ever thought about the fact that the water that is running in our rivers today, although there might be higher E. coli levels, and there might be a lot less in our seas and rivers than there used to be, but it's the same water that has been recycled in this closed environment and system again and again and again. That water could tell you tales of things that we have waged wars about. That water could tell you what happened to Atlantis. The mountain can tell you where Noah's Ark is. The sky. Have you ever thought about this? That the blue sky that we see, that's not the limit. Because beyond that, we've got the universe. So when we say the sky is the limit, we need to be very clear of where our sky stops and what we perceive as sky. Have you ever thought about the fact that the clay that we use to make bricks, that we use to build houses, Mother Earth provides? And if she didn't provide this resource, how many companies would be out of business? Because there's people that make cement. Cement needs to be mixed with soil. Bricks need to be made out of certain materials. It's if you really think about it, if you stop long enough and think about what Earth really provides for us, maybe we should think about what bombs do to Mother Earth, what deforestation is doing to our quality of life. If we take away the oxygen, what on Mother's green earth, pardon the pun, are we going to breathe? If we don't take stock of what we are doing to the soil, don't you think at some point she might get ticked off and just not make it fertile anymore? Animals are very aware of their, and I can't get on the English word, how reliant they are on Mother Earth. I've never seen a lion throw a paper down. I've never seen a lion throw his plastic in the oceans. I mean, who do we think we are as human beings to pump our refuge into a habitat that we have done nothing to deserve? I had that brainwave the other evening, and I was thinking to myself, we are complaining about viruses. We are upset about human death tolls. I was in tears yesterday with Turkey and the surrounding areas being hit by those earthquakes, because I said to Darius and them, I said to them, there's a mom that is going to bed and she doesn't know where's her children. There are children that are trapped that they don't know where their parents are. There are the amount of pain and sadness and suffering, and I'm going to get all emotional, so I'm not going to talk about that, but I can't imagine those people going through that. It's too much. But in the same breath, we need to ask ourselves as humans, what are we doing to Earth? And is Earth retaliating against us for the damage that we are doing? I have made changes in my life to reduce the impact that I have on Earth. I've made changes. And I'm not this huge recycling boffin, and I literally just went out of the premise like I need to put less into the garbage dumps. So what I can reuse, I reuse until I can't reuse it anymore. Yeah, but that's my 10 cents. The tears are so, problematic. in that area. But I just want to leave you with that. Think about Mother Earth before you make a decision to better your life. What are the impact that we are making? And what do we do the day that she really gets angry, upset and tired, and she retaliates in full force? Yeah, that for me is a scary thought. Bye.